Welcome to KOIN Conversations. I'm Chief Meteorologist Josh Cozart. Joining me today is previous KOIN 6 Chief Meteorologist Natasha Stenbock. Now, turn pilot Natasha, it's so good to see you.
Nice to see you too. I'm glad to have you out here with me.
I know, we've been talking about this for several years now, about we got to go up in a plane together, and today's the day.
Yay, I'm so excited. I'm going to show you the gorge. The gorge from the road is one thing.
Yeah.
But seeing it from there is something else.
That's going to be spectacular. And as we were driving into the airport today, we saw the signs that said, you know, oh, you got to get the permit and everything, the parking. Why park when you just fly and cruise right over it?
Exactly. Don't have to worry about the crowded parking lots or the crowds, period. They're still flowing pretty good. There's several waterfalls we're going to be able to see today, so.
I am super excited. Yeah. Cameraman, my husband Cole, he's going to be joining us as well. So should we hit the skies?
Let's do it. Let's go.
Sweet. Let's go.
All right. All right. Doors coming closed. And yours is down and locked. Yes, I saw him do that. It's still there? Okay, good. Clear prop. Okay, can everybody hear me?
I got you.
Awesome. I hear you too. We're looking good there. Altimeter is set. Runway heading is set. Everything looks good. Everything's in the green here on the ground. They have one controller doing ground and tower air traffic at the same time. They are busy bees. I was trying to give them a chance to finish their conversation before I pipe up. Troutdale ground, Yeti 695 at Envi. Information Tango requesting a eastbound departure to the gorge.
Yeti 695, drop the ground, runway 25, taxi Alpha.
Runway 25, taxi via Alpha, Yeti 695. And then they do helicopter training on the south side of the field. And then there's a flight school
November 2000,
called
traffic,
Gorge Winds up here.
Northwestbound, altitude indicates 1,500.
So whenever you decide to take flight lessons, Josh.
Well, it was an easy drive out here.
2 miles eastbound, helicopter, altitude indicates 1,000.
So my guess is we'll have a few bumps, you know, obviously on takeoff. Going into the gorge, there's certain corners when you turn, like you just get the full blast of wind, especially when it's coming from the west. So anticipate that. If at all either of you, for some reason, feels ill, there is a little gray baggie in the seat back pockets behind us.
All right.
You can grab it, use it. Or if you're like, girl, I can't do any more loops, let me know you're not feeling good and we'll come back.
Perfect.
Okay. This window.
All right.
Door is closed. Your door is closed. Our belts are on. We're looking good. We are trimmed for takeoff. Fuel is on both. Flaps are set. Mixture goes rich. Prop is full. Carb heat is cold. Radios are set. Lights are coming on. Transponder is on, and we are ready to go. Troutdale Tower, Yeti 695, holding short runway 25, ready for departure.
Yeti 695, Troutdale Tower, state direction of departure.
To the east into the gorge, Yeti 695.
Yeti 695, wind 3006, runway 25, go takeoff, make a right down departure east.
Right downwind departure to the east, cleared for takeoff, runway 25, Yeti 695.
Helicopter 2 Delta cross, runway 25,
right, here we go.
Just east of the runway, land at South Code, will be on risk, wind 3007.
Cross midfield of the runway, just east of midfield, for the HHA south arrival, discussion seated on Delta.
Helicopter 2 Delta cross 25 east of the runway.
Cross 25 east of the runway, seated on Delta.
November 870, Bravo 2, clear to land, wind 3007.
Bravo 2, clear to land, helicopter 87 Juliet.
Helicopter 23 Papa, Alpha 2, request Alpha extended.
November 2, Papa, hold position.
Hold position, helicopter 23 Papa.
This is always where it's like the worst.
The winds just catch.
Yeah. So right here is pretty cool. You can see where the Sandy River meets up with the Columbia River.
Oh, yeah.
Looks pretty low, too.
Yeah, it's very low. Like when we get up here to Reed Island, I bet you could just walk from the island.
Straight across.
Yeah. Okay, engine instruments are in the green. We're looking good.
So what elevation do you usually fly at for these? And is it different from the gorge to downtown to the Cascades?
Yeah, all the way. Like right here, we are needing to stay at about 1,200 feet for incoming traffic whenever PDX is landing to the west.
Okay.
November 2 Pop altitude, good land, 12907.
But once I'm outside of the Delta Ring, I climb. For the gorge today, you know, obviously we'll mine the clouds and probably get up to about between 1,500 and 2,000.
Okay.
Yeti 695, frequency change to route, have a good flight.
Frequency change, thanks, Yeti 695. Okay, so now he's kicked me out. Now I'm going over to general traffic frequency, so you're going to hear people from other airports like Sportsman's or Woodland, or, you know, it's a big range, but this is where I call my position reports.
And that just kind of updates all of the different airports of where you're located?
Yeah, so if anybody is flying in the gorge and they're on frequency, then they'll hear me and then they can make their position report. So here's Reed Island on the left. Yeah, it's low enough you can just walk across.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Ankle deep.
Yep.
So how many flights do you typically do now?
It totally depends. It literally changes week by week.
Yeah.
A busy day for me would be doing like 5 or 6 flights a day. And that's with other pilots operating in the other airplanes. So that's like busy weekend.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it might just be 1 or 2 flights a day.
And I assume with clients who come and fly with the Envi Adventures that you really have to kind of play it by the weather as well. 100%.
I mean, this is easy flying during the summer, but when we start getting into the winter, then you got to come in, take a look at the actual conditions, and you're going to have a sense about it, like, we're probably not going to go. But you still have to come out, you know, check it out for yourself, see with your own eyes, and then make your assessment.
And I mean, that was even something you and I did yesterday. We had a phone call, and odd, rare August rains kind of moved in. It was like, well, the one day that 2 meteorologists schedule a flight, we should probably reschedule it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that was a good call. Good job, Josh. Okay, here's Crown Point coming up on the right.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Gorge traffic, Yeti 695, Crown Point, 1,200, mid-channel, and we are heading eastbound, Gorge traffic. So we'll swoop in just a little bit closer, not too close, see what everyone's doing over here.
Not a windy day for them, or us, thankfully.
Yeah. La Tourelle Falls is coming up on your right.
Okay.
So just past this rocky ledge, you should be able to see it.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
Wow, gorgeous.
Sorry about the bumps.
Oh,
this is the corner when we turn here where you catch the wind just right. And it's always bumpy. I really want to get geologist Nick Zettner from Central Washington University on a flight in here, because there's so much he could talk about. And people are like asking, like, well, how was the gorge formed? I'm like, it's a long story.
Yeah.
Where do I start?
Well, and I think for people, too, who aren't from the Pacific Northwest, I never knew about the gorge and how much of a driving factor it is for our weather, specifically in Portland. I remember when I was in college, there was somebody who lived out in Portland that came to Denver to get their schooling, and they did a whole report on how the gorge impacts Portland's weather. And it was fascinating and eye-opening. So then moving out here, I was like, I get it now.
Yep. Okay, Multnomah Falls coming up on your right.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's interesting to note, it stands 600 feet tall, and the KOIN Tower is just under 600 feet.
Oh, so they're about the same.
Yeah. If it rains really hard here in the wintertime, like, this place is sliding all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
And then the example of the Dodson mudslide when that one person was trapped and unfortunately didn't make it out. And right here, you're starting to see remnants from the 2017 Eagle Creek fire.
Yeah. And again, I mean, it's just always amazing when you see it from this perspective, thinking, okay, why can't fire crews get the upper hand? I mean, how is it even possible to get up in elevation like that?
Yeah.
To the west of Crown Point, heading eastbound. Gorge area traffic.
Hey, that guy was in the gorge. He's behind us, though. Gorge traffic 8695, Beacon Rock 1500, climbing mid-channel eastbound, gorge traffic. And when we flip around, you'll be able to get a better look at Beacon Rock. Have you done that hike yet?
No, I have not.
Oh, you guys should do it.
Do you go to the top of it or just around?
Yeah, it has switchbacks on this side.
Okay.
And then eventually you make it to the top. There's no climbing involved. It's pretty easy. Yeah, what's interesting, what I've learned about the gorge just from flying, is that this is the spot where if it's overcast back there, this is right where it opens up.
This is the break.
Consistently. It's like, wow. You know, you read about something in your textbook.
But then actually visually be able to see it is totally different.
Yeah. I mean, hands down, one thing's for sure, we need more observation points in the gorge.
Yeah.
We need more cameras, like all that stuff would help us on the ground forecast. You'll have Bonneville Dam coming up on your right as we transition to the Washington side. You know, Josh, I read recently.
Yes.
that Oregon and Washington get 60% of their power from hydro.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was like, that's a lot.
I mean, it makes sense with all the rain that we get. It might as well harness that energy. And I actually just did a KOIN conversation with Jamie Seymour. She's now working for a company that does renewable energy and ways that people can save money. And we had a full conversation about solar power. And even though it's cloudy most of the time here, it still is a viable source of energy.
Okay, here we're going to catch little wave action in the air. But this is also where we like to do our turnaround because there's just a lot more space. But see how we're getting close to these fair weather cumulus clouds?
Yeah.
And we're getting a little more lift. Like, I'm getting free lift right now. I'm not adding any power.
Anything to it.
Yeah. So as we scoot over here to the north side, we're going to be making a big turnaround. And that's where, if you look down and to the right, you'll be able to see Skamania Lodge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, a few bumps as we make this turn here. Back to the west.
So interesting to just be able to see all the little mini waterfalls that pop up all throughout here.
Yes. And there's the Bridge of the Gods on the left. I don't know if you can see it. So here below on the left, we have private lakes. So if you have your own estate, then you're in good shape.
Sit back and relax at your lake.
Right. Cascade Locks traffic, Yeti 605, we're Bonneville Dam, 2,100 feet, and we'll be descending on the north bank, heading westbound, gorge traffic.
And it's interesting just thinking about some of the bumps that we've experienced. Doesn't really, given today's weather's pretty nice,
yeah,
not anything more significant than what you would experience in a commercial flight.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly, in a smaller aircraft, you feel it more.
Chehalem air traffic, okay. Helicopter 9er, Mike Bravo.
Way out there. Yeah, but certainly when
southwest will be passing
difference
over
is when you're in the jet, you're up there with the jet stream,
yeah,
and you can feel some pretty erratic changes, but the aircraft can handle it. I would never take this aircraft
up into the jet stream.
Never. It wouldn't even make it. The service ceiling on this, I think, is only 17,000 feet, so. And we need oxygen too.
Yes.
Air temperature up here is just about 55.
Oh, comfortable.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that kind of plays into the whole physics of flying too, is the air temperature at the surface for takeoff and landing, I would assume. How does that kind of adjust you flying from season to season?
Yeah, in the summertime, it's something we have to watch, our density altitude. You know, if it's a really hot day, the airplane is going to perform as though it's at, let's say, 2,000 or 4,000 feet, depending on the temperature. That simply means it's just not getting as much power as it normally would in colder temperatures. And if you're fully loaded, I mean, we are a tourism company.
Yeah.
We carry, you know, in this airplane, I can carry a total of 4 people, including myself. And if we're at max gross weight and it's hot outside, that's not a good combo. So we either choose not to go, or we change the route, or we change the airplane. So we're going to be doing a gradual descent. As we are heading this direction, you are better able to see Horsetail Falls. Just a little baby waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
We got some birds, too.
Oh, stay away.
Yeah, we're going to go this way, go that way. Oh, birds, doing their bird thing.
I know. So how fast are we actually moving forward?
So right now we're going about 130 miles per hour.
Okay. Yeah, it only took 15 minutes to get to some of the sites that take a lot longer by car.
Yeah. Whee! Promise I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, now he's showing up. Finally, turned his transponder on. He's 900 feet higher than us, and he's behind us. And then we have another aircraft coming up. It's going to be on that side of the river coming at us. So now, because we have that west wind, we're losing some ground speed. So although our actual speed shows now about 130 miles per hour, it's showing that our ground speed is only 95.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
significant.
Yeah.
So this particular aircraft, because I'm familiar with smaller planes. My grandfather was a pilot. My uncle's a pilot.
23078 is 4 miles to the southwest, 1,500 full stop Chehalem.
And he flies my uncle flies an air coupe, so that's a wing that's a little bit lower, sometimes obstructing the views. But this is a Cessna. What's the difference between the wing being lower or above? Because this one you definitely get a little bit better of a view.
Yeah, the flight characteristics are certainly more noticeable, I think, when you're coming in for a landing. You have what's called ground effect when you're about, I don't know, like 5 or 10 feet off the ground, and it's like a little cushion of air between you and the ground. And you have more of that with a low wing. I think it makes landings more forgivable in something like a Piper or other low-wing aircraft. Okay, this guy's maneuvering at around Crown Point. He's 900 feet below us, probably a helicopter. I'm going to stay on the Washington side since he's over there. And a bird.
And a bird. We're seeing everybody out here.
Yes. Okay, we're going to listen to the weather.
Runway 25, station report to news. VFR departure restrictions in effect. Advise under contact with Tango. Drop the tower information Tango 17530. Wind calm, visibility 10. Ceiling 5,500 broken.
Tango.
Chehalem traffic south 23078 is midfield left downwind 25 Chehalem.
Look under our wing, make sure no one's hiding. That would be the disadvantage of the high wing.
Yeah.
And turns. So we always like to kind of go wings level and do a double check. Whee! This is where we're really going to feel the bumps. Sorry.
Just adds to the adventure, the bumps.
It does. When people, like, I used to be super intimidated going into Troutdale Airport.
Yeah.
When I wasn't flying here all the time. It's like, oh, geez. Gotta talk to the tower. But they are a great asset.
Because you're used to flying without a tower, is that right?
Yeah. This is where wind and terrain make for a fun play place.
I bet.
It's right here. So, how are you doing back there, Cole?
Great.
Okay,
Having a
good.
blast.
Okay, good.
I know know, as we were driving in, I was like, Cole, are you nervous about this? And he was like, no, I'm good. Ready for the adventure.
Good. Yeah, I wish we could have like ribbons, kind of like, you know, a windsock.
Oh, yeah.
All lining this hill, and then down on the river too, because I'll get like a little bit of wind shear coming in. Not so dramatic that it, you know, it's unsafe, but it's noticeable.
Yeah, and surprising when you don't see it coming.
Right, exactly.
Yeti 695, make straight runway 25, runway 25, clear to land, wind 3003.
Straight in runway 25, clear to land, runway 25, Yeti 695.
So I think maybe a lot of people
November 91 Golf, taxi parking V Alpha.
Are confused.
Taxi parking V Alpha, 901 Golf.
About maybe when you're up in the air, how do you find the airport? Where do you know where to land? What tools do you?
Well, I have ForeFlight. That's kind of what everybody uses. There's also backup GPS here on the panel. And if we were flying by instruments, then we would have VORs that would locate us to the spot where we want to land. Of course, we're not flying by instruments because we're VFR. We're a VFR operation. But those are all backup tools. Okay, so as we approach the airport here, now we're just about 3 miles out. And you can see the Sandy River Delta. This is 1,000 Acres Dog Park. So, cool place to go with the pooch if you want something different. Okay, final checks. Our mixture is rich and prop is coming full. We are starting to slow down. We got a carb heat coming on. Fuel is on both. We are trim. We're going to go ahead and add that 10 degrees of flaps. Right here is like where we get lift. So you think you're coming in low, you add power, and then all of a sudden you get more lift as we go over the trees.
And you're like, oh, yeah.
Here's Sandy River.
There she is.
So here, the windsock nearest us is different than the windsock all the way down the field.
Yeah.
That windsock's like, there's nothing happening.
Yeti 695, taxi parking via Alpha.
Taxi to parking via Alpha, Yeti 695. Now he has basically cleared us off the runway and onto the taxiway.
Very smooth landing.
Oh, thanks.
Is that one of the hardest parts, landing and takeoff, do you think?
Yeah, it is, because a lot can go wrong, you know, if you're not on it. And then, like we were talking about, there are some things you just can't see other than the windsock. You got the windsock, but that's just right there.
Yeah.
That's your only indication of what's going on there. Okay. So, all right, here we go. And so the guy talking to us is up there in that tower. Yep.
And just one person up there.
Just one. Sometimes, I mean, it really depends on their schedule, but oftentimes I only hear one person. We need more air traffic controllers, that's for sure. Hardest part about flying is also parking.
Just like driving, right?
Yeah. Yep. So we have markers on the ground, but you'll see our wingtips get pretty close.
Close, yeah.
Although I will say the Blue Angels fly even closer, so.
Oh, compared to parking.
Right. All right, we are here.
Here we go.
Turn everything off. Been good flying with you, Josh.
Likewise.
And
Thank
Cole.
you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.